get into it, shall we? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee. Listen, I just got up out of the bed and made my son some pancakes. And I realized as I was going through my StreamYard, I never did this review. See, this. Hold on. Let me get on the other side of the damn camera, child. Hold on. Let me see. There, I got to move her. Hold on, y'all. Let me get situated. I'm covered up. All right, here we go. We'll see me. Scoot. Okay. So, y'all, actually, let me just take this down. I'm going to just take this down, maybe. I don't know, girl. Child, I'm tired, okay? Let me say hello to the people that were in the chat on the 18th, child. I'm raggedy. I'm like, oh my God, y'all showed up for this thing. I think Thursday I ended up having to teach another class or something, so I couldn't come on, and I was just dead, double dog tired when I came home. Linda Gamble said, hello, Shay Renee. What's up? On 4:53 on that day, child. Oh, I feel so bad, y'all. Oh my God. I'm going to stop. Next time I schedule a damn live, I'm on it. Or I'm at least come on here and tell y'all that I got to do something else because I don't like this. This make me feel real bad. I'm so sorry. Linda Gamble was telling everybody hit the like button. So do the same here. Don't mention any content creators in the chat, please and thank you. We not a hater, but do it respectfully. Kalani Harrelson says, I'm here and smash that like button. Oh, Kalani was here and she loves talking about this show. Oh my God, I feel so bad. So bad. I hope she's in here today. Oh my God. Oh, it was Juneteenth, child. Oh, I feel bad, y'all. But we're going to get into it today. We're going to get into it, y'all. You can join the membership for $2.99. Yes, you can. And I will be, child, the end of the month is Monday. Me and my husband are going to do our Divorced Sisters recap at some point today. I will do a something to, make sure that you all can see when we're coming on. And I may just do the giveaway not long after that so he can do it with me. Because we need to go ahead and get y'all stuff, okay? And shout out to y'all. I gotta give a big shout out. Let me take this thing down because it is just too big. I gotta make another banner, y'all. But y'all, I want to give an amazingly huge shout out to D Herford. Okay, so y'all, I had sent D Herford and Britt, my cancer sister Britt. They won the gift cards for last month's giveaway. Okay. So I couldn't, I did like a nice little thank you card and I apologize for my handwriting. Y'all listen, if you ever get a card from me, my handwriting is terrible. I should have been a doctor, but I don't know why it was taking so long to get them their gift cards. I'm like, maybe I should have put 2 damn stamps on the envelopes or whatever. So I sent out their gift cards every week. I kept checking, like, did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? And they didn't get the gift cards. So I was like, dang. So I just went on ahead. But eventually, Brittany got her gift card, which I was like, oh, thank God. So, but Dee didn't get her. And I sent hers first. and she didn't get it. And she's closer to me. So I was like, you know what? You won fair and square. I just have to take a L. So I sent her a $50 cash app. Y'all, D got that gift card and she sent me my cash app back. That is so honest and true because she could have, I mean, it took forever for the postal service to get her that gift card. It could have been like, oh, well, this a bless, it's a double blessing. But listen, there are good and honest people in the world. And D, I just want you to know I love you, girl. That I already did, but that adds extra in my book from you because you did not have to do that and you did. So I just want to give a public service announcement shout out to D Herford. She was super honest and she sent me that extra payment back, y'all. I love that. I really truly that really warmed my heart, and I wasn't even expecting it. I didn't even see it until later on in the day. I was working doing something, and I was like, why did D send me $50? And then she DM'd me and she said, I got the gift card. And I really wanted her to get the gift card, y'all, because I had put some heartfelt things in there, like some personal. I try to personalize what I wrote to each one of them, because I really do appreciate y'all. All of my members, I truly, truly appreciate y'all. So anytime I get to celebrate you, God damn it, I'm gonna do it. Okay. But let's just get through the rest of these shout outs. Oh, somebody else was here in that morning time, child. Oh, now this is today. Oh, these are today's shout outs. Okay. Okay, Miss Vaughn, you came back. Okay, friend. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Vaughn is here. Kalani. Oh, Kalani is back. Did she come back? Good morning, Shay. Liz Castleberry says, good morning. How you bees? Y'all, we're going to wait till the 10-minute mark to get started. I'm going to go ahead and shout y'all out in the meantime and run my bun in my mouth. Linda Gamble says, hello, Liz Castleberry. Hello, hello. Shay, it's getting good. Yeah, the show is getting good, but we're going to talk about some stuff that I do not like. Okay. Miss B says, girl, I'm never up early. The one day I am, I catch my sis. Morning, Shay, Linda, in chat. Good morning, Miss B. Yes, y'all, listen. I love to see the recaps over there on So What You Think. It is amazing. Every day. Every day. You doing a great job doing that. Linda Gamble says, hello, Miss B. Miss Vaughn says, hey, Shay Mars and chat. What's up, Miss Vaughn? Thank you so much for coming back, friend. Listen, I'm gonna make sure I don't post. I'm not gonna post another pre-notification of a show and not bring my raggedy tail up here. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I come, and if I can't come, I'm going to let y'all know. Okay, because I don't like that. I'm looking forward to a show, and I got my mouth set to talk about what I want to talk about, and then the people don't show up. That's just raggedy. Mm-mm. Baby, we gonna do it right. Hey, Shay Renee. Hey, y'all. What's up, Montrez? How you bees? Thank you so much for joining. All right, y'all. Let's get into Beyond the Gates. Okay, we gonna just get on into it because hell, I done made y'all wait longer than enough. A whole damn week. Trifling, just trifling. Mm, mm, mm. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Andre and Ashley. What are y'all thoughts? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. At first, I was like, ugh, I just do not want them to be together. I really just don't want them to be together. I look tired, y'all. I literally, for everybody that just came in, don't judge me. I just woke up. I literally just went to bed like 4 hours ago. I got in the shower, laid down, went to sleep. Then my son comes tapping me on the shoulder to make him some pancakes. He loves my pancakes. So I have to make him pancakes every Saturday and Sunday morning, child. So I got up. That's why I'm looking tired because I am. Okay. And I got my coffee for y'all already. So I said, listen, I'm going to just stay up and talk to my friends. Okay. Um, but Andre and Ashley, y'all, this is a great time. Oh, perfect. All right. Well, we'll probably do it here. Um, Let me say this. I'm not as upset as I was before about an Andre and Ashley hookup. And I'm going to tell you why. Don't beat me up just yet. Don't knock my bun off my head just yet, y'all. Listen, I'm not as upset about it because Danny keeps on running back to Bill. I am so tired of Danny running after Bill. At some point, listen, your girls are good and grown, honey. Who gives a fuck about this man? I would give two shits about him. After what he did to you, there is no way that I'm going to be running behind this guy. Absolutely not. Leave him alone. Now, I'm not saying that you need to set grassroots with Andre. Oh, thank you so much for your super sticker, Liz Castleberry. I super, super appreciate you. Thank you so much. Liz gave me a $4.99 super sticker, y'all. Listen, I need to have a money song like my friends. How about that? We're gonna create something. We're gonna create something real cute. I'm gonna talk to my sister-in-law and see. But anybody else want to donate? Feel free, like my friend T says. Thank y'all so much. I really, really appreciate that. I just really, I'm really tired of Danny running after Bill. It's really annoying because it just looks very desperate, you know. And my thing is, if Bill were to take her back, let's just say in a her perfect world, her perfect grand scheme of things, right? Let's say Bill were to take her back. Why would you want a man like that? If y'all were to get back together, you would feel some type of way. You would feel upset that your mind would constantly be reeling about whether he's going to cheat on you, whether he going to go back to Haley or whatever the case may be. And Haley, we're going to talk about you and your fake ass pregnancy, okay? Because Danny, one thing homegirl is as crazy as a June bug, but she was right. She was right. She was absolutely right. But we're gonna get to that when we get to that. But y'all, I'm not upset with Andre and Ashley at this point. But Ashley, you a slick ass bitch because you didn't want to be with homeboy. I forgot your damn boyfriend's name. Derek. You ain't want to be with Derek. You ain't want to be with Derek. You wanted to be with Andre, and you should just say that because you've been lusting after him ever since y'all delivered that baby together. Derek just wasn't cutting it. Derek came in there. You see Andre is this clean cut guy. I think in Ashley's image of things, Andre is very clean cut. He's presentable. You know, they would mesh well together, right? He's very easy on the eyes, very handsome young man. Okay. And she want to see what that do. Okay. That's what she want to do. She trying to get that black snake moan. All right. That's what she trying to do. Period on the period. Okay. That's what she's trying to do. So, with that being said, she had to get rid of Derek. Derek, and I get it. Derek proposing to Ashley, I get that too. If y'all been together for 2 years, what are we waiting on? And Ashley told me, I'm just not ready right now. Okay, Derek, if I were you, I would have did exactly what you did. I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna go ahead and head on out because what you're doing is wasting my fucking time. And I don't got time for that. I want to be married. I want to have children. I want to move in with my person. Like moving in is the prequel to engagement and marriage. Ashley, you don't want Derek in the house with you because you want to bring Andre over there and get the slapping shoes. That's what you want to do. Andre interests you so much more. He's an enigma that you just really want to crack. You love it. You love the mystery of him. That's what it is. So I think that Ashley has been lusting after Andre, but here's the kicker for me, in my opinion. I don't think it's going to work out. I think that Andre doesn't like rejection. Okay. So he's going to I think he really does like Danny. I do. And I think Danny, if y'all saw the prelude to next week, is like a preview. Danny, and I knew it as soon as Ashley said, let's go to Uptown for our first date, her first date with Andre. I said, why would you go there? All of the Duprees are there. Somebody gonna see y'all. And Andre, when she said that place, I would have said, can we go somewhere else? I mean, we know it's the only two restaurants on the damn show, but we would have had to go somewhere else. Because now you playing games with Danny because Danny told you, please don't hurt me. I've been hurt by my husband, my ex-husband. I don't need nobody else hurting me right now. I can't take no more. Now, that's two of her daughter, both of her daughters' connections, somebody close to both of her daughters. But actually, her daughter's best friends. Both of her daughter's best friends and slept with her man. Child, ain't that nothing? Or trying to sleep with her man on the other hand. That's fucked up. So now her oldest what is her name? Naomi, child. I need my cheat sheet. Let me go on here. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up. I'll cover my face for a second. I think it is Naomi. Yes, it is. Naomi. Yes, I was right. I'm still learning everybody's names correctly, child. So Naomi is Ashley is Naomi's best friend. So now you have yet another one of your daughter's best friends stealing your man. How dreadful. It's crazy to me. I don't know. Child. Danny, you might need to go and search somewhere outside of the gates. Miss Vaughn says, I said Bill and Danny gonna smash, child. Honestly, I don't think so. I think Bill is completely over Danny. And it's sad. It's a harsh reality that we have to go ahead and accept. But Bill is completely over Danny. I mean, he even said it while he was sitting there. And I want to talk about that scene where Bill came over to the house and he was kind of having this conversation with Danny because first of all, he was running damage control because you get ready to do all this stuff with Martin and all these guys where y'all over there doing some calamity. Now, Bill, you ain't really the best fixer because everything that you done so-called fixed, it ain't fixed. And everybody got to come back and refix it and repair what you done did and you done effed up. But we'll talk about that. But him coming over there was more of, I think he felt some type of way that, yes, she came over, she came to the hospital, she was there to be there for him, she was trying to console him, whatever, right? But that don't mean shit. He still can't stand her. He said he was unhappy throughout their marriage. So if it wasn't Haley, it was going to be somebody. And the fact of we keep forgetting, Bill was cheating way before Haley. There were other women. Okay. Danny just turned a blind eye to it because she loved him so much and she wanted that marriage, that image of marriage, of togetherness. She couldn't let him go. So, Danny, you have been subjecting yourself to a tumultuous relationship for years. Bill has been wanting to leave you. So it's like, girl, he don't love you no more. He don't want you. He don't want you. He don't want you. Let it go, sis. Now, I think that Danny got a little twinkle in her eye when he was saying, I wish I had done things differently. He wasn't saying he wishes he should have done things differently by saying, oh, I wish I didn't leave you. I wish I never, he's thinking as, I wish I never met her. Like, if it wasn't for my daughters, I really ain't checking for you. I don't like you. Now, I don't know why Bill doesn't want Danny or what Danny did. And it seems like Danny was a doting wife. She was there for him. She loved him, right? So I don't know why it is that Bill she ain't his cup of tea. He ain't trying to be with her. I think that Bill saw the prestige behind the Dupree name, and that was a way for him to, because Bill likes the glitz and glam he likes the attention, he likes the valor. So he likes all of that comes with the Dupree name. So I think him being with her was strictly strategic. That's what I think. But Danny, you got to let it go because I mean, it definitely ain't at this point. Andre ain't checking for you either because Andre tired of you playing games with his little heart. And Yet another one bites the dust. One of your daughter's best friends that stole your man again, girl. Linda Gamble says, Liz Castleberry, thank you for supporting the channel. Yes, thank you again, Liz. We truly appreciate you. Miss Vaughn says, especially since Haley lying. Yeah. Yeah. And Miss Haley, why are you lying? And I can't wait to see what she meeting with Leslie about. Why are y'all going to become friends? You have a point too, Shay. Oh, with Ashley and Andre. Yeah, because Andre is like, I can date somebody my age that really is seemingly into me, isn't afraid to be out in public with me. But it's real messed up that now that Danny's family knows, like everybody knows about her and Andre, now he effing her over. You finally getting what you want, Andre. Everybody knows about y'all, but now you gonna screw her over? That's messed up. Miss Vaughn says, yes, girl, Ashley want that Shannon Sharp money. Oh, want what Shannon Sharp. Child. Not a Michelle. Purple Yoda Princess says, hey, Shay, Renee, and Chad, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Thank you for joining. Shannon Sharp's girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah, she wanted that Black Snake Moan. Okay. That's what she wanted. Liz Castleberry says, I have no interest in Ashley and Andre. I hope they bring someone else on for Danny. I hope so too. And let me say this. You are damn right, Liz Castleberry. Andre and Ashley are not going to be interesting. Now that they're not going to be. They are not going to be interesting at all whatsoever. But by the same token, they're going to push this narrative of them being together, which we all were very against. Ms. B says, and thank you for being a member, Ms. B. Also, Ms. Vaughn is a member. Thank you to all my members that are in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Ms. B says, Ashley and Andre can be together, but Derek about to slap somebody when he finds out. It took 14.2 seconds to be on a date with Andre. Exactly. It's been one day. And you got enough gumption and courage to ask Andre on a date. How convenient. How super convenient, Ashley. Mm-hmm. And Andre, when they asked you, did you have feelings for Ashley, and you popping up randomly after the engagement didn't go through, and you the first one there? Why? Just why? Very interesting. Y'all, I got to take my hair down because I don't like the way this looks. But yeah, Andre, I think that he has a fetish for Ashley too. I think he liked the fact that Ashley wasn't tangible at first. Like she was in a relationship, so he couldn't be with her. And Andre likes stuff that don't belong to him. I think he liked chasing after Danny. I think at some point he liked the fact that Danny was still in love with Bill and hoping that he could change her mind. But then it became annoying to him after a while that, dang, she still, like, she got this hunk of burning love over here with me. This young body just dripping with amazingness, breaking her back whenever she need me to. And she over here still cooning after this daggone washed up old lawyer. Oh, that looks way better, y'all. Oh, I should have snagged them edges. But it's time to take this out and redo it. And I just don't feel like it. I don't. Because I twist my hair myself. And I'm just like, oh, I don't feel like it. Y'all know my birthday is coming up. So I'm like, I kind of want to wait closer to my birthday to do it. Or maybe I'll actually go get my hair done by somebody else. But I hate taking my hair out from somebody else. But I digress. I'm talking about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with this. But yeah, I feel like, Ashley, you was real quick to come on up here and ask Andre out on a date. You tried it. You really tried it. And I think Naomi knows that she likes Andre. Mm-hmm. Ashley, you couldn't wait to dump Derek so you can get your hooks into Andre. And it ain't gonna be all you. And I'm sorry, it's not gonna be all that you thought it was gonna be. Andre gonna end up with the front desk lady. That's what I think. That's exactly what I think. But yeah, we're gonna see how that develops, y'all. But I just hate this. I hate that for Danny. Like, Danny doesn't need any more heartache and headaches. She really doesn't. And Andre, if you were going to do her like you should have told Ashley. And mind you, when Ashley asked him out on a date, he said he wasn't dealing with nobody. You just said to Danny, okay, we're gonna go out in public together. We're gonna make this thing official. Y'all just sat up there having this conversation. And she said, promise me you're not gonna hurt me. Promise me you're not gonna be out here with other women. And here you go. Not even 24 hours later, you're doing exactly what she asked you not to do. Now, if she go ballistic on your tail, then let's see how you want to act then. Purple Yoda Princess says, "Yeah, Ashley wants some chocolate. She definitely does. Okay, she trying to see what that do. Okay, is it really like the people say?" Montrez Jones says, "Do they not have any other restaurants other than Uptown, Orphy Jeans, and Country Club?" No. I mean, in DC, there's definitely a lot of other restaurants, but they are paying homage to the Florida Avenue Grill with Orphy Jeans. And Uptown, I wonder if they are. There's a restaurant in DC that everybody goes to. Dag on it. What's the name of it? It's across from that hotel. I'm gonna think of it, y'all, and I'll tell you. But they're like paying homage to like, staple areas in DMV in the DC area. Miss Vaughn said, "Yep, effed up." Mm-hmm. Sandra, wait a minute. Oh, y'all is commenting, honey. Sandra Collum says, "I cannot stand Andre or Ashley. Poof, be gone with y'all, in my opinion." Yeah, I'm trying to get used to it, y'all, because I kind of see Andre's point of view as well. I just don't like how Danny is running back and forth to Bill. It is so annoying. Like, she be the first one at the hospital. I'd be like, girl, go find you some models, sis. You've been scooting your boots up to this hospital and everywhere Bill needs to be. You just no, girl. Stop. You look real desperate and dumb. And even everybody around you is like, why are you here? The girls are here. Girl, scram. What do you want? You look like an extra right now. Then you coming in here in the hospital room giving him all these motivational speeches. Who gives a fuck about his recovery? You got you want to keep him alive so you can get your alimony every month? Oh, well, you ain't getting that no more, right? Because he married. Or how does that work? Do he still got to pay her? And we didn't even figure out what was the settlement in the divorce. But child, like she needed, because her daddy got money and her mama. So, there's that. Miss Vaughn says, sidebar, that day Danny wore that pink shirt and red pants. The only time those colors should see each other. Child. Other than Valentine's Day, right? Danny be wearing some cute outfits, though. 11 likes and 15 in the chat. I hope we got a little closer now. Like the video, y'all. It ain't like TikTok and Instagram where we can go and click the little heart and see what your name is. We ain't never gonna know who you are. Nevertheless, we appreciate you for liking the video because it puts us in the algorithm. Ms. Vaughn says, "Let it go, Danny. Stay with Andre. He is very mature, former F boy." Child, is it former, Ms. Vaughn? Because he on this date with Ashley with the quickness. It ain't take much for her to persuade young brother. And I want to know what the age gap is. I feel like the age gap is not that big between Ashley and Andre. I mean, Danny and Andre. I would love to know. Ms. Vaughn says, "Child, if Ashley and get together, I'm dead over here." Child. It's they gonna get together, child. Faith is a substance is in the building. What's up? She says, "Salutations. Hello. Thank you for joining." Sonia Goodry is in the building. She says, "Hello, everyone. What's up, friend? Thank you for joining." Linda Gamble is speaking to all the peoples. Okay. Sonia Goudry says Danny looked pissed on the preview. Didn't she smash a glass at the bar? Didn't she smash a glass at the bar or something? Yes. She threw, I think she threw her purse and her keys or something. Because I did rewind it and look and see what happened. But either way, homegirl was pissed. She threw something. She threw a fit. That's what she definitely threw. Andre and everybody DMs, child. Yeah, it's definitely looking that way. Faith is a substance as Danny is in no position to make demands on Andre, and she's not. That's why I said, you know what? I'm gonna let go of my anger about Andre and Ashley. I really don't want them to be together, honestly. But I mean, I ain't tripping at this point because you keep on running after Bill. She made it clear she was not ready to be for exclusivity. She is still hung up on Bill. Yeah, Bill does not want her. He does not want her, and he's made it very clear. Danny told her to leave Bill alone. Told Danny friend told her to leave Bill alone. Yeah, she did. She definitely did. It's sad. It really is sad. No, you fine, Miss Vaughn. Listen, I see you. I know what you're saying. Linda Gamble says Bill upped his life insurance policy and put it in Haley's name. And the fact that Haley found out about that, is that why she is going full-fledged with this faking the baby situation? Like, I want to know why she's faking this baby. Let's talk about that, y'all. So Danny running up the hospital, but Haley is faking a baby. I think Haley fakely, she craves attention. She craves attention. Like she probably got a little bit of attention from Bill while she was hanging over at the Dupree over at their house, right? And she's getting this attention. She's like, oh, well, let me go ahead and steal this lady's husband. I don't care if that she's been a mother figure to me. I'm going to go ahead and sleep with her husband because I'll have a job. I'll have some security, right? I'm going to get this old man for all he going to give me. And the sick part about Haley, it makes me want to smack her because she thinks that everything should have stayed the same. Like everybody should have still been her friend. Her and Naomi should have still been close. Like Naomi be like, girl, I don't care that you fucking my daddy, girl. It's okay. No. I don't want to think about you riding my daddy into the sunset. Girl, what? We was having sleepovers at the house, but you thinking about galloping on my daddy. And you hurt my mother. My mother, who is my pride and joy. I just don't, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's crazy. She thinks that the people at the country club are supposed to just have open arms with her. Like everybody's supposed to just look at her like, oh, we love you, Haley. Everything's great. You know, and she keeps telling people, I just wish everything could go back to normal. Yeah, normal meaning you not with my father. And even at this point, if you left my daddy, I wouldn't want to be around you because you have potential to be a sneaky bitch. You've played your entire whole card with this family. It annoys me that she is like this. And Chelsea is delusional too, because, and we're going to get to her and Madison, but Chelsea is delusional because she was so heartbroken over that homegirl Allison that was married. I don't know why she thought that Allison was supposed to leave her husband and just be with her. What type of dummy are you? I'm not going to leave. She just said I was only freaking you so that I can please my husband. And then I ended up liking it a little too much. But I'm not about to lose my husband over you. But Allison, you slick because in that last scene, you try to lie and say that your husband is being abusive and he's this, that, and the third, and you just don't know. And Chelsea was like, well, he ain't seem like that to me. She's like, well, you don't see him all the time. But I mean, I'm telling you this. I'm not telling you this because I want you to, do anything about it. I just want to know, can we just continue what we were doing? No, you try to make up a lie, Allison, to tell Chelsea some bullshit because you want to keep fucking her. That's what it is. Ain't nobody dumb. but your husband don't like it. So you trying to like seclude her to make her okay with it. Like, oh, my husband is hurting me, so I don't want him. He be doing stuff to me, girl. So I still want to sleep with you, but he can't know about it. Because Chelsea was open with both of y'all. So now that you want to do that, you want to be slick. That's what you want to do. But let's get back to Haley, because Allison, I see you. Lying ass. But moving on. Let's get back into some of these comments. Sonia Goodry says, but Danny told Andre to let her know if it's someone else so she wouldn't get hurt. That's true. This is true. But here's the thing. Well, he did agree to it. So I get it. But it's like, does he really owe her that? Because Danny has been running and chasing up after Bill the entire time they've been fucking, and he been asking her to be seen, and she don't want to do it. I don't know. I think those two are a mess. That's what I think. I think it was a mess waiting to happen. Oh, my girl Allie Nick is in the building, y'all. Shout out to Allie Nick. She's another content creator. She does reviews on all of the Tyler Perry shows. I think Allie wrote a book and all. Like, she is that girl, okay? So y'all go over to her channel and subscribe to her as well, okay? She is super duper dope. She's also reviewing Divorced Sisters. And I'm about to watch all of her I want to say pre-reviews of upcoming episodes, right? I seen you posted those, sis. I'm definitely gonna get to watching when I get off here. Okay. Allie Nick says, good morning, sis. I want to know why she's faking the baby also. Yeah. I'm wondering if she's doing it to keep Bill's attention and loyalty towards her. Yeah, I feel like, here's the thing. I think that Haley sees that Bill is not really fucking with Danny. Like, he ain't tripping off of her. So she don't have to keep Danny at bay. But she sees that he values his relationship with his daughters. So she's like, oh, I'm not going to ever be able to break that bond with the daughters, right? I can't never say nothing against his daughters because he's always going to choose them over me. So let me have a baby so that way I can have some say so, because Bill will go really far where it comes to Danny, but he won't go the distance and like getting at her because of the girls, because she's the girl's mother. So now Haley probably is like, okay, let me have a kid by him. So one, I can secure my position here. And two, he won't do me too bad because I'll be done had his kid. Now, Haley, you are young and vibrant. I don't know. And let me say this. Here's the kicker, y'all. I think Bill knows she lying. And I think that Danny knew that she was lying because I think Bill got a vasectomy. I think that's going to come up. I think Bill is also testing Haley's loyalty. That could also be a part of why he went to the house talking to Danny, because there was really nothing prompting him besides her being nice to him for him to come over her house and talk to her. That may have been his little slick way of saying, you were right, but I'm going to ride it out because she is young, hot, and, you know, I already married her, so I'm going to go ahead and get my Mario coins out of her, even though you almost died on top of her. Kevin Samuels, child, a mess. Like, that is one way, hell of a way to go, on top of somebody getting, doing the booty. But I digress. But y'all, yeah, I want to know why Haley is lying too, because at this point, you look dumb. It's like you doing anything. You're doing anything to stay relevant in his eyes. But and it's also given very crazy and deranged. Like, why would anybody do such a thing? But we're gonna figure it out, sis. Ms. Vaughn says Haley is batshit crazy. Yeah, absolutely. You are 1000% correct. Sonia Goudry says Ashley needs to tell someone Haley is faking the pregnancy, and I still say the homeless lady is Haley's mother. I think so too. I think so too. Some people are saying that they think that the homeless lady has something to do with the kids that went to Martin and Smitty, but I don't think so. She does have a picture of some kids that she keeps holding on to. I wonder if those are her children. One of them must be Haley and Haley's sibling. That's what I'm thinking, but we shall see. Um, yes, and I do believe Ashley, but see, that's the thing. Ashley's such a goody two shoes nurse. She not gonna tell nobody, unfortunately. But I wish she would. Sonia Guji says Ashley. We read that. Linda Gamble says I believe Haley is putting something in Bill drinks. Ooh, now Linda, you on to something? She might be because he ain't drinking. She ain't drinking alcohol. I guess to keep up the whole fake, I'm pregnant situation. Allie Nick says, I think Haley is a little delayed because there is no way that a normal thinking person would think that everything will remain the same. Child, listen, and that's being kind, Allie. That girl is completely like deranged, off her rocker, because there is no way that you can think like everybody around you is just supposed to support your delusion. It's crazy. And Bill's sitting up here every time Bill goes to one of the Duprees. Y'all notice how why am I blurry? Come on, camera, focus. Do y'all notice how every time he go over to the Dupree's house, he asking them to apologize to his wife and be nice to his wife? Bill, you go back home and go away from us with this, because I don't owe you shit. And Nino Brown, aka Vernon Dupree, okay, continues to remind Bill. Let me stop you right here, because you seem to be a little too big for your britches. Let me explain something to you. You wouldn't have shit if it wasn't for me. So don't think you coming over here to make me bow down on my knees. No, 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 no. And I'm not gonna say apologize. I'm not gonna apologize to you, little bitch. Are you kidding me? You hurt my daughter. You better be glad I let you in my house. You do whatever, you do what I say, when I say, and how I say, and don't you forget it. And you and your little dog too, aka Haley. Knock it off. Don't come over here trying to give me no demands. Listen, the man then came back for Martin. You ain't do what you was supposed to do. Get over here and fix that. And take my trash out while you on the way out with your cane. Cause you, I don't know what you thought you was coming over here to do. Fuck you talking about. Okay? That's what Vernon is constantly putting down on Bill. Like, in the beginning, I was like, Vernon, why is you letting Bill son you like this? But Vernon had the ultimate son. He sunned the shit out of him. Like, you thought you was, you thought you, you thought you had a friend. Yeah, no. I summoned you over here to do what I tell you to do, like I normally do. Don't get shit twisted. Period. Okay. I love that. I loved how he put him back in his place and said, stop and stop asking me to apologize to your little bitch. Okay. He ain't say that, but I wish he had her. Moving on. Cause ain't nobody apologizing to Haley. Why the fuck am I apologizing to her? You came over here and messed up these people's life. Why the hell would I ever? I don't give a shit about her or her little fake fetus. Girl, boo and bye to you and your baby. Move on. Miss Vaughn says Linda Gamble, bad move on Bill's part. Yeah. Bill is moving very fugazi. Very fugazi. Linda Gamble says, Miss Vaughn, facts. Miss B says, Haley lying to Bill through me, because why? I believe Coleslaw 2.0 gonna lose Bill to Leslie. Child. I don't see Bill fucking with Leslie. You think so, Miss B? You know who I see with Leslie? That old slick cop. Jacob's partner. I can see them two getting together. I don't see Leslie fucking around with Bill. Bill is an arrogant coward. That's what he is. He is like a Carlton. That's what he really is. Like a really, oh, I'm rich and I'm so smart and I can say and do whatever I want. But then, like, when somebody challenges him, he's flustered. I don't, Bill, nah, I don't see her with him. Allie says, thank you, sis. Of course. We celebrate all of our amazing queens over here. Absolutely. Y'all. Definitely. And for real, y'all. Please go check my sis out. Linda Gamble says, hello, Alicia. Allie Nick. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, Linda Gamble. She says, that would be wild if Bill had had a vasectomy. Yeah, I think Bill had a vasectomy, y'all. I think so. Because every time he asked her, and Bill, y'all notice, I don't think Bill believed Haley. You know how when Haley faked that whole pain in her stomach when she was over Danny's house, she went over to Danny's house as if to try to confront her, because she probably looked at Danny like, you keep on popping up in my motherfucking house, I'm gonna pop up at your shit because I seen my husband's car in your goddamn driveway. What to go on? What the hell? What the hell y'all doing? Okay, because my husband should not be over here. I already stole him from you. No take back. Okay, no take back. So she came over there to see what the hell them tire tracks was doing over there. So she fakes this so-called attempt at maybe I'm having a miscarriage, whatever. Do you notice how Bill kept asking, oh, okay, so I want to see the heartbeat, like, because Bill was over there doing what he was doing to do whatever with Martin and all that fiasco, which I can't wait to get into talking about that situation because that is just so stupid. And y'all come out and tell us what happened that night, because it sounds like Martin ain't do nothing. That's what it's giving. It's giving that Martin didn't really do anything. So y'all over here covering up some shit that maybe y'all were doing behind the scenes. Were y'all doing some dirty money tactics and Martin just happened to get in the middle of it? And he found this man hurting on the side of the road and he was traumatized by it, and y'all paid this man off so that because Martin was traumatized. I don't know. Tell us what happened, because I'm tired of speculating. But back to Haley and her fake baby. So Bill is in the room, and I'm telling y'all, Bill knows that this bitch is lying. That's why he's like, oh yeah, let's the sonogram. Let's do it. And he's noticing that she's doing everything she can, real slick like, to not have that sonogram in there. To not have the ultrasound done. There's no picture. It's been emailed. I had a baby 9 years ago, but they ain't emailed me my sonograms. They printed them right then and there, gave them to me. So I don't know about emailing me no sonogram. Then the doctor comes in and Haley cuts her completely off so that Bill can't ask her any questions. Haley, you ain't slick enough, because Bill is slicker than you. And I think he notices. He knows. I think that solidified for him that this bitch is lying. Mm-hmm. And notice she didn't say anything about a baby in front of the doctor. And when did the doctor, correct me if I'm wrong, Miss B, if you're still in the chat, which I know my sis is still here. Did the doctor say anything about the baby and its healthiness? I don't remember the doctor saying anything. I just remember Bill coming out there telling Danny at the front desk that the baby is healthy, 10 weeks, heartbeat is strong, and this, that, and the third. And thank you so much for bringing my wife. He was being sarcastic, trying to hurt Danny. And my thing is, Danny, why would you stay there? Once Bill got there, I would have been burning up the road getting out of there. Why are you so just here for all of the Foolishness. You just waiting for shit to drop with him and Haley. The reality is, if shit goes wrong with Haley and Bill, what does that do for you? He still doesn't want you. Y'all are not going to be together. It's if it's not Haley, it's just going to be somebody else. It's going to be another woman. He does not like you. He doesn't want you. Let it go. Let it burn. Ms. Vaughn said, please already know Bill. Listen, I think Bill knows. I think he knows she lying. I do. But, she a young, hot piece of tail. I think he gonna flip the script on her and say, listen, them little games you tried to play, please don't underestimate me. Because I'm the original Johnny Cochran, okay? Don't play. Charlene W says, I like Nicole's style. Yeah, I like Nicole's style too, but Nicole getting on my nerves right now. We're going to talk about her too. Good morning, Shay, Linda, and Chad. What's up? What's up? Thank you for joining my member, Charlene W. Okay. Miss Vaughn says Bill is the Lulu too. Yeah, he is. Because I think that Bill knows that he's a fool. I mean, that this is foolishness with Haley. But I think that he just has such vitriol for the Duprees, the self-same people that got you where you are. You're somehow mad at them. You're mad that you haven't surpassed them. You're mad that you still need them to be who you are. That's his problem. I think that's his biggest problem. He's mad that he can't control them, and they really don't need him. They can really use any lawyer they want to do whatever he's doing, because he ain't even doing his dirty deeds correctly. Ms. Vaughn says, you notice Bill didn't have his cane, could let the men see how weak he couldn't let the man see how weak he is. Yeah. And then when he fall over and bust his ass, let's see how that works. Because my father, God bless him, he's had 2 strokes. And I pray to the good Lord he does right so he don't have a third. But because my grandfather, my father's dad, died at his 3rd stroke. I remember my grandfather, I never forget, my father actually just told me the story the other day. He was saying how my grandfather was in the midst of his 3rd stroke, and he was like, the ambulance was trying to save him, and they were putting the oxygen on him, and he ripped it off and said, no, I want to go. I want to go. I'm like, oh my God. Like, because he just didn't want to live through. Strokes take a toll on your body. My father, y'all, literally his whole right side, and he's right-handed. His right side kind of drags. And if y'all look at, I have an old video on my channel with my parents. You'll see my parents. I look just like my daddy. But that was when he was vibrant. He was doing all the things that I directed him to do, taking his sea moss gel, exercising, eating healthy. I was making his meals and stuff, doing his elderberry every day. He was very vibrant, and he'll tell you about his journey, but then he went off, veered off the track, had another daggone stroke. But strokes are not nothing to play with. So I don't know if they're necessarily, it was a mild stroke according to the show for Bill. So, hopefully he does what he's supposed to do for his recovery, if they're doing it clear, making it clear. If Bill and Leslie get together, they'll off each other. Child, yes. Leslie will definitely poison him. For sure. If you can go put something in somebody's IV, you can definitely poison the fuck out of Bill. Okay. Faith of the Substance says, I believe Bill knows that Haley is faking her pregnancy. I believe it too, Faith. I believe it too. I think he's waiting for the right moment to make his move. Yep. 1,000%. 1,000%. But why would he get that policy though? Why get that $10 million policy? Maybe that was bait for him to see. Because why did they call her? I wonder if he put her phone number on it for them to call back, just to kind of see where her loyalty lies. I'm interested to see how that plays out. Ms. Vaughn says she was crying in the hospital in the bed, fully dressed, lying. Right. Child. Unbelievable. Good morning, my beautiful Cancer sis in chat. Thank you, Britt, for joining. Hey. Brittany Janae is in the building, y'all. Also, one of my members and my Cancer sister. Okay, Britt, you gotta tell me what your exact birthday is. You know what? That's okay. I'm gonna go stalk your Instagram. I figure it out. Miss B says Leslie and Bill could be the power couple strong enough to challenge the Duprees, and it will redeem Leslie's character from her sordid past. Adana Hamilton. Ooh. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it, Miss B. I like Leslie as a villain, but I don't like that. I don't like that. Sonia Gudry says something might happen to Scotty. He's getting close. Who's Scotty? Oh, Smitty. Yeah, Smitty. I just think that Martin needs to go ahead. Let's talk about that story, y'all. So let's get off Haley and Bill, because child Bill, he gonna get her ass. But so Smitty is doing his reporter thing, okay? And he's uncovering what is happening with, he don't even know this whole Martin situation, with Martin having all these bad dreams and he's recalling what happened and whatnot. So Martin is having all these flashbacks, and we are getting more and more every episode, but not enough to make sense of what the hell they got going on. So we find out that not only is this Vernon and Martin included, and Vernon, Martin, and Bill, right? We got the is his name Danny? Not Danny. What's the casino owner's name? Y'all. The casino owner is involved in the shit. The detective and Jacob's daddy. Now, Jacob daddy, the chief, he is from DC, y'all. He got that accent, everything. He is an amazing actor, or he is from DC, y'all. He got the DC accent down pat, okay? I said that man was born and raised in the DMV, because he got the accent down pat, okay? He got it down pat. All right. But we have all these people. Joey, I think his name is Joey. Is his name Joey? Yeah, so all these people are involved in this shit. Now, the busboy at the country club, okay? He's constantly taunting Martin, saying, "Oh, this is not going to be the last time. This is not going to be the only payment. You're going to be paying me forever, and this, that, and the third." Why do these Duprees let these people just shake them down for money? I haven't seen nothing tangible that they've gotten back from these people to make it, to ensure that they're going to come back. They're not going to come back. Like, Ted paid off Leslie, and she's still around. You just basically gave her $50,000 for what? For what? She ain't go nowhere, and she still outed you. So you just wasted 50 grand. Y'all just got money sitting around like ain't nobody's business. That's crazy to me. Which also further lets me know, if Ted had 50 grand just sitting there for no reason, why isn't it that his friend, Vanessa's husband, why couldn't he give up $250,000? Because it seemed like all of them just got money, just reveling in cash. But that's a different thing. But all of them are involved in this Martin story, and somehow the detective guy got $500,000 deposited in his bank account, and I don't know why he got this money. Smitty is closing in on the case. Okay, Chase is on the case, all right? And he's talking to Jacob about it. Jacob is closing in on it. He like, "Oh, ain't no way my father was involved in no bullshit." But then he gonna get to know your father was a part of the bullshit. Then Martin's Ted was involved because he done did the plastic surgery on the man that got fucked up. What type of shit are y'all on? And why would y'all give this busboy any money? Mind you, the busboy, Martin goes to the country club, because at first he goes to the casino where Joey has, and everybody got the man coming to meet him. Now, fast forward real fast. Ain't no damn way I'm going to no casino and I'm in a back room. I ain't got no artillery. I don't got nobody with me, and I'm coming to get this money, and I think I'm gonna make it out alive. This man is delusional. That right there should have let you know that he's not very smart. But anyway, Martin goes to the casino and he's like, I'm gonna be here because I want to, I'm gonna put my hands on my chest and I'm gonna make sure that Martin, get your angry man ass out of here. Cause you and your emotions, your shoulders is too tight. We just know that you about to fuck some shit up. Get out of here. Scram. Cause you about to mess up the operation. It already is messed up and you about to make it worse. So Bill told him get his mad ass on up out of there. So Martin says, fine, I'll leave. But he go to the country club because the dude wasn't there. He late for the money pickup. So he assumes that the man's still at work. Martin assumes correct. He goes to the country club and he talking to the trainer dude. Almost gets caught spying on the damn the little bus boy. So the bus boy leaves. He goes to get his money, and Bill slick threatening him. Bill, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be scared of you. I'd be like, give me my money. Because I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And I'm gonna be back here next week for another payment because y'all dumb as a box of rocks. Y'all dumb enough to keep giving me money. I ain't going nowhere. And give me money every week or I'm gonna tell on you. Period. That's exactly what that busboy is gonna do. Because at the end of the day, Bill did all of that, trying to be Vin Diesel, talking about some. Well, he's like, oh, the busboy is like, oh my God, are you gonna end my life? I can't say KILL. Are you gonna end my life? And Bill was like, I'm not gonna do anything, making it seem like somebody else gonna end him. Bill, y'all ain't gonna do shit but keep on paying him. That's what y'all gonna do because y'all are some simps. It's no way. I would go ahead and tell what happened because it don't seem like anybody was in the wrong for real. Did one of y'all run this white boy over? And he ain't nothing but a little bigoted racist because he was saying little shit to Martin the whole time, whispering in his ear, talking about what color is your money and this, that, and the third. That's a racial slur. Let me look it up for y'all. Let me tell y'all because I looked it up. Is your money? The term color of money can refer to different things, including the color of currency, like the grain of US dollar bill, or the metaphorical money color associated with personal financial habits and values. In the latter sense, various colors like red, green, blue, and yellow are used to represent different approaches to managing and valuing money. Here's a breakdown of the different ways to interpret color of money. Hold on. Metaphorical money colors. Red represents a tendency towards impulsivity, spending without much thought, and potentially being in debt. Okay. Green. Things have settled, so plan to return to class next month. What is this about? Green says can symbolize a focus on wealth, accumulation status, and potentially valuing money for its ability to impress others. Blue may indicate a focus on using money to treat oneself, potentially leading to overspending or difficulty saving. Yellow could suggest a more relaxed attitude towards money, possibly prioritizing experiences and enjoyment over financial planning. Pink may represent a focus on financial security, potentially leading to careful budgeting and saving, according to Bay County, Florida. Okay. So, one's relationship with attitude and towards money. So, yeah. So, there it is. That's the different, what that means, the color of your money. So, there's that. Anyway, the bus boy wouldn't be getting any of my money. Let me just say that. He wouldn't get not one red damn cent. And I wouldn't pay him shit. And I would let him go and blast the story. Because even Martin was like, let's just go, let's get ahead of it. Let's tell everybody. So I'm like, is it really that deep? Maybe Martin's part of it is innocent. And Vernon and the police chief and the detective and Joey are the ones that don't want anybody to know what happened. because they were doing some shisty shit. Martin might have been innocent in this whole thing. So that's why the busboy is targeting Martin, because why he ain't going after all the other people? Huh? This whole situation is silly, and I want them to just tell us what the hell going on. Miss B says this fake baby little Invisalign Hamilton. Not Invisalign. By the way, y'all, speaking of Invisalign, I never had braces, and I am constantly impressed with how straight my teeth are all my life. I did have a gap when I was like 8 and 9, but then it closed up by my 10th birthday by itself. And my teeth are just, people have asked me, have you had braces? Nope. I've never had braces in my life. I was just blessed not to be stressed with a roller coaster mouth. Okay. But I digress. That doctor is a fake too, and nothing she said was medical. Child. Because who is this lady? I wonder if, and why do, first of all, what type of nurses staff is this? Y'all just keep letting anybody come up in here going into these rooms servicing these patients. Shanice, you don't let Leslie go in there and poison some damn body. You don't know this lady from a can of paint, but she just coming in here working. Then Ashley, this doctor, I would be like, who is this lady? That's crazy. Oh, so the doctor, oh yeah, that's right. The doctor said Haley refused the ultrasound. So that could be a real doctor. Child, she definitely refused it. The doctor didn't say nothing, but she's being released. Okay. Oh, this is when I asked y'all earlier to say what happened. Charlene W says, don't you think that Danny would have said if Bill had a vasectomy? I don't think that Danny knows that Bill had a vasectomy. I think Bill had a vasectomy because he was cheating on Danny so much that he didn't want to get anybody pregnant. I think that Bill is smart. I think that's the smartest part about Bill. That's what I think. I think that's going to be his trump card. Because he going to be like, I know I didn't get you pregnant because I can't get you pregnant. And I think that I think something may have happened medically to Bill where he can't get anybody pregnant too. I do think that. And I think Danny knows. So that's why I think she was so sure of herself that it was fake. Allie Nick says there was a reference to the baby in front of the doctor and Bill while Haley there was a reference to the baby in front of the doctor and Bill while Haley was still in the wheelchair. That threw me off because there is no baby, but the doctor went along with it. Yeah, that's crazy. So I'm wondering now, is that doctor real or not? So now I'm wondering if the doctor is in on Haley's scheme. I think so too. She might have paid that doctor off to say that, which is messed up. And that doctor ended up losing her damn license fucking around with Haley. Ms. Vaughn says Vernon told him the Duprees made him. Exactly. Period. And did. You better leave Vernon, aka Victor Newman, alone, okay? If y'all watch the stories, y'all know what that means. Victor. They used to call my daddy Victor Newman because he is the oldest son. That is hilarious. And kind of like the patriarch of the family since my grandfather passed. Ms. Vaughn says, bless his heart, Shay. Oh, you talking about my grandfather? Yeah, I miss him. But I got to take care of my dad, y'all. Make sure he doing good. Ms. Vaughn says, I need all your products. Speaking of my products, y'all, I moved my website. So I moved to Shopify. I'm also looking into taking Melody's Shopify class, right? But until I can afford to do that, I moved all my products to Shopify. So my website is healisticthings.com. It's floating across the bottom of the screen. Please place an order, y'all. You are going to love the products, okay? I'm going to be running a sale. So look out for that. But yes, visit healisticthings.com. I have to change that shipping. The shipping is no longer free over $75, but I will give a discount on the shipping at some point because the shipping just got out of control and I was losing money paying for the shipping. So I hope y'all can understand that. But healisticthings.com, we will have sales on products all the time. I'm going to be running some things, and I'm going to put up a number so that you all can join my text list so that you can get the discount codes whenever they come out. So thank y'all for all your support, and please, I say use my products, not just because I'm promoting it for a business, but also because it's imperative for your health. We got to stay alive. We got to keep ourselves good, y'all. So I appreciate your support, and I appreciate you getting healthy. That's Linda Gamble says, hello, Brittany Janae. But thank you so much for your support, Ms. Vaughn, in advance. Martin cries every scene. Yes, and he's so angry. He gets on my nerves. I'm so tired of him. Oh, Joey, now y'all telling me to, okay, got you. And Marcellus, because I kept calling him the daggone detective child. Thank y'all. Get me straight, y'all, because child, listen, I'm starting to wake up in the face, okay? I told y'all I only slept for 4 hours, all right? Shayla says, and Marcellus, yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Shayla. Thank you for joining. Sonya Gucci says, I cannot remember all these names. Child, it's so many, child. I be trying. Okay, I be trying so I can tell y'all the right thing. Charlene W says, why would Bill increase his life insurance if he knows that Haley is lying? That's what I'm saying. I want to know too. Girl, I live in Towson. I want to meet all of them. Listen, okay? But Ted ain't a Dupree. He's he's not. He's not. He's not. But the Duprees have done things for him too. I'm sure they, have worked some miracles for him too. So it's a benefit being married to a Dupree, according to what they say all the time. I agree. I also wonder why Doug couldn't pay off his debt. Yeah, it's like, Doug, you are a surgeon, just like you're a heart surgeon at that. Like, well, Ted is a cosmetic surgeon, so he probably getting more. I don't know, motion than Doug, but we'll see. Ms. Vaughn says, I think Smitty is going to get hurt too. I think so too, because Smitty is just too far into this whole situation. And Smitty going to learn some things that he wish he hadn't known. Sonya Gucci says they do have a pow pow in the busboy face. Yes, that is the Doug's friend that tried to keep him from gambling. He's going to put the pow pow in the busboy's face. And I think that Joey sent him in there to do that because he likes to do. He does all of Joey's dirty work, and we do see a preview of him talking to Doug afterwards and Vanessa saying that he's afraid of Joey. Now I don't know how that's going to play out or what's prompting him to go and tell go tell Doug and Vanessa that, but we're going to see. Martin got on my nerves at the casino. Yeah, he is annoying. Martin is a tight ass and is okay. I don't know if he doing the bending or the poking, child. But we finally saw them actually have a real kiss. I don't think Martin. I don't know. Martin might be bi, because on Zatima, if y'all saw that character on Zatima, he seemed more into it with the young lady than he did with Smitty. I don't doubt that Martin is bisexual though. He might be bisexual, but the chemistry just isn't there with him and Smitty. And I don't know, y'all. I just feel like it's a lot. It's just a lot. I don't know. It's a lot. Because it just makes him being uncomfortable makes me uncomfortable. Like they don't seem comfortable together. I think that's his lifestyle. You could tell that that's what Smitty do even on and off camera. But Martin just seems uncomfortable. I don't know, but whatever. Michelle says, what does that mean? They need to permanently disappear, that busboy child. I see you. Yeah, Michelle. Mm-hmm. Not Simps. Yeah, Simps, girl. Right. Why Martin didn't go after the other man. Right. Exactly. Redhead Cat. Oh, that is hilarious. I love that. Redhead Cat says Haley and Ashley were both Naomi's best friends. Oh, got you. Okay. They were both her friends. Yeah, because they're not that's right. But still her daughter best friends. Like both of them then Screwed her mama over. But I don't think that to Naomi's defense, sort of, I don't think that she full on knew that Andre and her mama was doing the booty. I don't think she knew. I don't think she knew. Linda Gamble says, hello, redhead cat. D. Herford says, good morning. Good morning, D. I was just talking about you at the beginning of the video. She says, good morning, Bill, like them Scott brothers on Love and Marriage Huntsville with that vasectomy. Child, yeah, trying to hide it because they cheating and don't want nobody to get pregnant, child. I see. Yeah, D, you know. Miss B says, that chunky necklace the doctor had on screamed, I'm not a doctor, but I'm one of the church saints. Leslie, you know what? That might be what her and Haley and Leslie got going on. She got somebody else helping her with her, got Leslie helping her with these diabolical lies that she got going on. Listen, I don't know, child. I don't know. But, you know, hey, we're going to find out. But y'all, let's get into what's the last story we haven't talked about, because this Martin and the busboy situation, I'm tired of them just paying people, because y'all just must got money to throw around. There is no way that I would be paying that busboy. I would just be sending him to Jesus, or just telling him, listen, take this money or I'm gonna send you to Jesus and get the heck on. I'm not paying you nothing. Or I would just tell everybody, listen, back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, I did some shit I shouldn't have never did again. Okay, that's what I'll be go ahead and do. Go ahead and do that. Because why am I doing this? Why am I going to keep going through these motions with you whispering in my ear with your hot breath at the damn country club? I'm coming over here to be rich and do all the things that the broke people can't do, and you whispering talking about what color is my money. Ninja, what color is the receipt so I can pay for my bill before I whoop your ass up in here? Stop playing with me, little redhead Harry. Okay, go back over there with Jed Clampett and family, clown. Because what you'll never do is talk about a black family and their money that you don't have. Okay? Go drink out of the community well. Stop. Because I be tired of these. He played that role just a little too well for me. A bigot. Okay? And that's the thing. These bigots out here now, they mad because it ain't this ain't the 60s. And it damn sure ain't the 30s, 40s, or the 50s. Okay? So stop. What you thought you could get away with before, you will not get away today. In the past the 99s, nor the 2000s. Okay? Moving on. Ms. Vaughn says, yes, give me all the info. Okay? Ciao. Shayla says, you're welcome. Love your channel and commentary. Oh, yes, you're talking about for my website. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's rolling across the bottom of the screen. I appreciate all y'all support. Shayla says, you're welcome. Love your channel and commentary. Oh, thank you, Shayla. I appreciate you. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I be having the baddest women in my chat. Okay. Y'all profile pictures just give me life. Okay. Some beautiful women up in here. I tell you that. I love y'all. Linda Gamble says, hey, Shayla. Martin's, and here's another one. Hebert and Company. I love your braids, the hat. Oh, cute, 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 cute. Love it. Martin's acting skills are horrible. Child. It's annoying. It's like he really soars your aggravation meter. It's annoying. Ms. Vaughn says, I didn't know. He's on Zatima, Ms. Vaughn. He's absolutely on Zatima for sure. Michelle says, I agree, Shay. Send him to Jesus. Right. Send him right on to Jesus. Okay. Take it to Jesus because I don't give a. Okay. Ms. Vaughn says he might get to see Jesus. We left off the goon with a pow pow. I think that's just to scare him. Because the fact that, and that's another thing, the fact that you sat your ass there, you sat there in that room counting the money. You are very confident, sir. Very confident. You sitting there just having the time of your life. Oh, I just got away with this. I would have got my money and rolled the hell out. Are you kidding me? I'm just so comfortable. That's what I'm saying. You are too comfortable sitting there counting your money in this back room. You don't know where these doors lead to or who could come in here and just take it all from you. He's a very green henchman. I tell you that. Very green. Okay. Miss B says, Bill going over to Danny's house to tell her she was not to blame for him leaving. And he was sorry. I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he did it too, but I wish I want Danny to get exactly what he's saying. Danny is not understanding. Bill does not want her. He does not want her. He don't want you. He don't want you. He don't want you, girl. Okay? Let it go. Stop running up after him, chasing him. Shayla says, "Hi, Linda." And Miss Vaughn says, "You're gorgeous too." And so are you, Miss Vaughn. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm going to take them glasses. I love them glasses. Okay. Heber and Company says, "Thanks." Oh, no problem. Thank you for joining. But y'all, yeah, I just this whole busboy thing is crazy. But let's talk about Miss Leslie. Okay. Now, Leslie, you seem to continue to get, we didn't really see much of her this week. They are kind of narrowing down on her and this helmet and the motorcycle with her doing all this crazy shit to try to end the life of the other assistant. Okay, Laurel or Lauren, whatever her name is. And Leslie, girl. Why are you trying to reconnect with Eva? I just want to know. Why are you trying to reconnect with Eva for real? Because you could give a two shits about your daughter. There is no way that I would treat my child the way you did. You have a very obsessive personality by way of Ted. Ted does not want you. And Ted, by the way, Ted, you have not done enough to get Nicole back. You have not. And Nicole, you have been very self-righteous. Very self-righteous. There is no way that you should be that mad that your sister is slapping shoes with Andre. What she fuck don't make me come. I don't give a damn who she do. That's not really, now mind you, in the grand scheme of things, in the real black family, that wouldn't be happening. Her sleeping with the sister's nephew. Like that's her nephew at the end of the day. Okay. But hey, they not related. That's how the show gonna play it. Okay, they not related. So with that being said, I don't care. I wouldn't care who she was hunching. Child, please. You should be glad that Danny doing something besides getting y'all into some shit. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it, y'all. Nicole, go on and forgive Ted. Just go and forgive him, girl. It's been 20 years. Okay? I get it. You're hurt and you are bewildered. You are sad and pissed off because you just have this righteousness. Everybody around you should be doing the right thing. Girl, I'm sure you went through the self-checkout and didn't pay for one thing one day. Like, stop. You need to stop. You act like you are better than everybody. Just take that man back, girl. You know you love him and he is not checking for no other women. Now, if another woman came out and was like, "Oh, it's just been, I've been messing with him for years," or something like that. I get it. But it was 20 years ago, Nicole. You think I'm gonna end my marriage after 20 years ago my man cheated on me? No, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my man. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Especially if he's not showing me any indication that he's been cheating or that he's been dishonest or deceiving me. No, I'm gonna take my man back. And we gonna go to counseling with another counselor and we're gonna work through it. Because what? You got me fucked up. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my entire lifestyle over some shit that happened 20 years ago. And this bird is coming back trying to ruin my life. I would shove it to Leslie even more by us staying together to let her know that this whole fiasco that you put together, you ain't doing shit. You ain't mess up nothing over here. One monkey don't stop no show, baby girl. Not at all. We still over here dipping it and doing it. Okay. all around this house, and you can't do nothing about it, and you'll never have my man. How about that? Because he loves me. Hmm. Child. Miss B says, I pray Danny and Bill never get back together. Child, you and me both. I hope they never get back together. They would actually be adorable together, but he has really proven how much he can't stand her. Like, he don't like her. It is what it is. Miss Vaughn says Leslie says she's lonely. We don't care. Girl, and we don't. You know good and damn well we don't. Girl, bye. Get you go on, do something with somebody else. Play with somebody else because they're done. Michelle says, I fear Eva will receive Leslie in Ted's office. I'm already suspect of Eva's sincerity. Eva, the sad thing is, Eva has been brainwashed for so long all her life. She loves her mother. And, her mother is the safest place that she knows. And even though she's crazy and deranged, she still, she has an allegiance to her mom. All of us, our mothers got something fucked up about them, but we still love our mamas. It is what it is, sadly. Miss Edith says, oh, I love your hair, Miss Edith. Miss Edith says, hey, Shay, Mars, and Chad, I think that that Leslie is Haley's mother. Ooh. And Eva is really Nicole's daughter. See, a lot of people have a speculation that Eva and Kat were twins or something and separated at birth. Here's my issue with that. Nicole would know if she was pregnant with twins, right? I don't know if Kat was premature or something, or they thought one of the babies died and maybe Leslie stole one. I'm not sure. Maybe Leslie stole an embryo and had it inserted into her to have the baby. I don't know what crazy this girl done did, but we gonna figure it out, I guess. But if Haley is Leslie's daughter, that would be a twist that we never thought we would see. That would actually be interesting. But I am interested to know what Haley and Leslie have. What would they have to do with each other? We shall see. Miss Vaughn says, I say forgive too. She's really entitled. Can't stand her sometimes. Yeah, she's doing too much lately. And you going to Ted's office and talking shit and leaving out. I think that Nicole goes to Ted's office because she wants him to fight for her. I think that she wants him to beg for her, come home. Sometimes I just want Ted, when Nicole's standing there being righteous and talking shit, I want him to just grab him like, girl, shut the fuck up and give me them draws. Like, I just want him to just grab her and just give it to her real good. She ain't gonna push him off her. I just want her to just go ahead. I just want him to just go ahead and just give it to her real good and be like, let me tell you this. I've been giving you this right here, this dick 'em down Danny. All right. I've been doing this real good for years. You about to let this go for some old bitch that I ain't checking for? That's what you gonna do? Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. Get over here, girl, and stop playing with me. That's what I want him to do. Exert yourself with your wife, sir. He pissing me off. Mrs. Edith says, I also think that Tomas is scheming and scamming too, because he really isn't and he's not. And let's talk about Kat real fast. Kat, you're getting on my nerves. Kat is getting on my damn nerves. I'm tired of Kat being crazy with her cat. Okay, Kat, put your cat back in the chastity belt and just stop. I don't care whether you give it up to Tomas or not. You are not giving sexy. You are not giving intriguing. You are not giving any of the things that it should have gave for somebody to Tomas to want to even, like, you scared him away from the pussy. Okay, y'all ready to get it in, and he like, God damn, she throwing it in. Y'all know how young boys, right? And I'm realizing this now because I have, sadly, because child, I was the cousin that they would tell everything to, and my brothers. I have a lot of boy cousins, and a lot of them that do things they should not do. That I've had to bail them out or talk them out of things, but that's a whole nother. Let's just say I have the cousins that you can call and tell them to do some shit they ain't supposed to do. That I got those. And they do shit wrong with women all the time. I used to be the cousin that they'd be like, This my cousin right here. I ain't got no chicks over here. Da, 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 da. They ain't never know none of these girls' names. Everybody's name was Baby. I was like, you don't know the girl name? No, I don't know that bitch name. I'm just, I'm trying to get what I can get and go. And one thing that was resounding, I'm telling y'all all of that. My cousins would never, they never wanted to do a virgin. Never wanted to do a virgin because they were like, because they too clingy. I need somebody else to go knock that down first because I can't be your first baby girl. They used to tell all the chicks that they did not want to be their first because they feel like virgins are crazy and deranged. Like after they get that little first taste of dick and they want to, child, they want to own you. Okay. And my cousins ain't want to be owned. So Tomas was giving me my cousins like, oh, hey, you doing too much. Okay. You already doing too much. You already be doing too much with your sister, your half sister. I'm too involved in y'all drama. I feel like you just toying with me in front of Eva because we got chemistry. I feel like Tomas really not loves. I think he likes Eva. They have the same interests. Okay. They have more chemistry in front of each other. Kat just does too much. And I think she has used her being a virgin for so long with men. Like she uses her cat as a tool to toy with people or to control them. And with Tomas, it's not working because he's like, because I really could just go over here and I probably enjoy myself a little more with Eva. Now, mind you, everybody is like, oh, he likes Eva, blah, blah, blah. We don't know if Eva might be a virgin too. But Eva is not over here selling that as one of her better traits. Kat just keeps on telling this man that she's a virgin. Like, that's a great selling point. I think her doing the nice gesture of the dinner, listening to him about things, his trip to Spain, stuff like that, like getting into some things that he likes. I think that's her best bet. But all the time when they're together, all she talks about is how much she hate Eva. What's she trying to do to close in on this case on Leslie, trying to use him for his lawyer expertise to asking him questions. She really doesn't talk about her wants, needs, likes, or ask him about his. She ain't getting to know his past lives. She's so busy having this vendetta against everybody around her that it's annoying. I don't want y'all watching me chewing, child. I've got to. Michelle says, I think Nicole should forgive Ted too. I think it was a one-off with Ted. He's not a serial cheater. No, I agree. Shay, it was 20 years ago, but for Nicole, it's like it happened yesterday. Ted still needs to suffer some consequences. I agree. But not too much longer. I mean, dang. I don't know. For me, it would be and let me say this, y'all. I'm not the person that's like, let's blame the woman. It's the woman's fault type stuff, But I'm more of a, you know what? Let me be realistic about this. What happened? Let's get to the root of it. You know what I mean? Not to say that I'm going to forgive my husband because right now, if my husband was cheating on me in our current state of our relationship, oh, you got to go. You got to go because I feel like I'm at my best in our relationship. So if there's anything that I'm doing wrong, you need to just have a conversation with me and we need to talk about it. But if I found out something 20 years ago, but then the fact that he had a baby, I would probably just deal with it, y'all. I don't know. I'm still standing on that. I ain't ended my marriage over that. I'm sorry. Especially if he hasn't, within the last 20 years, given me any indication that there's anything, going on. Ms. B says Leslie stayed manipulating Eva because she's a narcissistic mother. That part. She ain't that girl mama. Kat, her daughter. They act just alike. Ted and Anita was right. Nicole need to come down off her high perch. Oh, you think that Kat is Leslie's daughter? Hmm. So Miss B thinks that Kat is Leslie's daughter. And Miss Edith thinks that, I think it's Miss Edith that said it, that Haley is Leslie's daughter, or somebody said that. Child, we gonna see. Miss Edith says, "Thank you. You're welcome." Redhead Cat says, "I hope Danny gets a handsome new man, and I hope Derek finds a woman too. Hopefully, Ashley finds out Andre isn't all of that, child." Mm. I think Cat and Eva were switched, not twins. Really? Okay. That would be interesting because Kat has such disdain for Leslie, and to find out that's her mama, that would be ooh. I wonder how Nicole would handle that. But I mean, she raised Kat, so we wonder how her self righteousness is going to have her handle that. I don't think Eva has faced any real consequences. She hasn't. She hasn't. And a lot of people are feeling like that Eva is just kind of skating by because she really did help. She helped to make all this happen. So, she really should experience some sort of consequences for sure. It seems that Kat is older than Eva according to the birthday celebrations. Yeah, she's they're making it seem like she's a week or so older than than Eva. But that could also be orchestrated by Leslie to make it seem like um, you know, they are, I don't know. I don't know, child. Linda Gamble says 34 likes, 27 in the chat. Thank y'all. Let's keep liking up the video, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Yes, give it to her, Ted. Yeah, please give it to her because she is a very uptight. You could tell she's been missing it for a while, okay? Michelle says that was funny, Shay Renee. Ted does need to grab her up and give it to her good. Yes, girl. Dick her down to the ground, child. Dick them down, Dano. Do it. Montrez Jones says, I wish Kat would end things with Tomas. Yeah, it's the chemistry isn't there for them either. Like, Kat and Martin just don't have chemistry with their spouses. It's weird. What's going on with the Richardson crew? It ain't looking right. Liz Castleberry says, I agree with you about Ted and Nicole. Yeah, I agree. I just like, I get it. I would be extremely hurt, but I would be like, we need to go as a counselor. I would be gunning for us to go to counseling. Like, let's go counseling. Let me work out my feelings because Nicole is always telling everybody else who they need to um work their feelings out and they need to go talk to somebody. Counselors need counseling too. And she should have done that. Eva and Tomas are going to get together eventually. Oh yeah, he gonna get over there and he gonna end up taking Eva's virginity. That's what I think is gonna happen, and he's gonna find out afterwards. Because I think that Eva is not the one. She's not over here promoting that she's a virgin to make herself seem so righteous and pure and, oh, you should want to be with me because I'm just so hard to get and I'm a novelty. Like, that's what Kat tries to sell herself as. D says, who is doing Kat's wardrobe? Why is she always dressed like a cross between Holly Hobby and a Polly Pocket? You know what? I think they're trying to have her look like Hillary Banks. That's what I think. She's dressed like Hillary Banks all the time. That rich, black girl. My daddy has money. My mama is smart and has money. She's the modern Hillary Banks. That's what I think. Montrez Jones, Miss Vaughn agrees with you. Michelle says, nah, Eva is she even gave it up many a time. Ooh, child, not she a hoe, honey. She might have, but you know what? It'll be surprising. She'll be done surprise you if she be like, oh, that was my first time, Tomas. Thank you so much. Child. We gonna see. I will say the storylines have been keeping me interested. Some of them been pissing me off, but I think that's what it's supposed to do, right? The soaps that's just how it is. It has your emotions all up and down and when you least expect it. Liz Castleberry says Kat is my favorite, but Eva and Tomas fit together better. Yeah, I agree. I agree. D says, I agree. There's something going on with the maternity of Kate and Eva. Yeah, there's something going on. All right. Yeah, I'm going to read a couple more comments, but then I got to get on up out of here because I got to go to, I have a step class at 12 o'clock and I am definitely going to be late. My instructor going to be looking at me like, girl, what? You just going to mosey on in here 15, 20 minutes late? Okay. Miss B says Tomas knows once he touches Kat, she will be sprung, and he don't want that. He wants Eva. I think they have more in common. They absolutely do. D says I thought they had the same birthday, but Leslie celebrated Eva's birthday early. Yeah, I thought so too. But child, we gonna see. It's something up with Kat and Eva's paternity and maternity, if you ask me, because they ain't never do no real DNA test to double check if Ted was actually her daddy. Faith is the substance says you guys are minimizing Nicole's legit pain of finding out about a full-on affair that resulted in having a child. Although Ted did not know about Eva, he was not respectful enough to use a condom. Oh no, I think it's very disrespectful that he cheated on her for 1000%. However, and also Faith is a substance. You are totally entitled to how you feel. Absolutely. And I see where you're coming from. However, I can only speak from me, what I would do. I would assess 20 years ago. Okay, this happened 20 years ago. We've done so much since then. How has this person's character evolved from 20 years ago, right? Yes, I would be hurt. Yes, absolutely, this would be something that would shift our lives. But additionally, like I said, I would seek some counseling so we can flush these feelings out in a way that both of us can come out of this healthy mentally, emotionally. I just don't think that that is something that they should get divorced over, or like I wouldn't allow Leslie's tactics to end my marriage or separate me from my husband. I would utilize this to help us to draw closer, but figure out, okay, why do you feel like you can't tell me things? Because we're coming to a point where everybody is lying to Nicole, not just Ted. You see that everybody keeps Nicole in the dark because Nicole is very self-righteous. And not to say that it's okay what Ted did, because nobody seems to be able to talk to Nicole. I'm not giving him that grace. But it is evident that Nicole doesn't know how to, she doesn't handle stress well. She taking out shit on her own sister. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to, for me personally, in my opinion, I'm not ending my marriage over it. But I am going to go to counseling. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Leslie would not win in this case for me. But again, not minimizing Nicole's feelings, but that's just my thoughts on it. JB, what up, friend? JB Says What is in the building. He's also a content creator, y'all. Please go over there and subscribe to JB Says What's channel. He reviews a plethora of things, okay? And that is my friend. He says, hey, Shay and chat. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for joining, friend. Miss B says D Herford Leslie celebrated Eva's birthday on Kat's birthday. Oh, she did. I wonder why she chose to celebrate it early that time. Nicole is extra hurt, D says, because she was going through miscarriages and fertility struggles when Ted cheated. Yeah, I agree. He really did mess it up. He really did mess up by doing that, because and then just imagine if she didn't have a kid, right? Just imagine if she didn't even get pregnant and then come to find out you got another bitch pregnant. Now that it's I'm torn, y'all. It's just a lot. It's a lot. But again, she's entitled to her feelings and how she navigates through this. And I think that Ted is he understands that he hurt her and he's trying to work through it too. But I also feel like he's not trying hard enough. Ms. Vaughn says, safe travels to class. Thank you for bringing me back to earth, Ms. Vaughn, because I got to get the hell up. It's 11:53, y'all. All right, let me breeze through just a couple more. Michelle says, when do you review Beyond the Gates? This is my first time hearing the review. I'll be back. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I'm supposed to review it every Thursday, But y'all, we may end up doing it on Saturday mornings. Let's just do Saturday mornings because that way I can come right on here like I did today after I make my son's breakfast and we can just get right down to the get down and then I can give the review for the whole week. How about that? Let's do that. I'll do it. So every Saturday morning, y'all. What time did we get on today? I'll get on at about 10 o'clock. How about that? Because I'll be done did my workout. Um, Today I ain't do no damn workout, child. I went to sleep late as hell. But I'll figure out a time that works for everybody. Deep says the Hillary Banks look doesn't work on her. It only worked for Hillary Banks and the new Hillary Coco Jones. Now Coco Jones, that is a chocolate beautiful woman, okay? A chocolate beautiful woman. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know. I think Kat's looks are cute at some point. I don't know. We'll see. Oh wow, Marcella is in the chat. What's up, Marcella? Marcella, Speak with Marcella is here, y'all. She says, "Hey Shay, you are a great, beautiful content creator. Keep up the good work." Thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate you coming over here and saying that. Wow, that is awesome, y'all. Marcella is also another content creator. She reviews a lot of things. Also, let me tell y'all, Marcella gives really good advice on financial information. I actually watch her videos on how to become more financially sound. And she does not spare information on how to help, especially people of color, to come up. You know, y'all may have seen her do some Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews, and she may have some different views than a lot of people that watch me have. However, she is an overall good person. It's okay to sometimes have some people that don't agree with everything you agree with, right? We all don't have to think the same way all the time. You know, Lord knows me and my girl D, and I loves her down. We are going to go back and forth over Portia every day. Okay. But I love her nonetheless. So shout out to you, Marcella. I appreciate you coming over here and spreading some love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Michelle says, "Hey, Marcella. Hebert and Co. And please let me know if I'm saying this right. I've been watching the stories for 40 years, and my aunts started us on YNR. Yes, I used to watch The Young and the Restless with my grandmother and my mama, um, and The Bold and the Beautiful. Yep, some of these stories can get so crazy. I've seen them all. Absolutely. Yeah, they can get downright crazy, y'all. We ain't seen nothing yet. Okay. Marcella speaks back, Michelle. Shay Renee Online. I asked for support from my channel. You did? I'm not sure if it was on purpose or not, but I did not intend to. No. I didn't see it. I'm sorry, y'all. Please, faith is a substance. I didn't know you were another content creator. We love to support content creators in this chat. Please go over to Faith is the Substance channel. I'm sure y'all are going to be entertained because my sis definitely makes you think over here. She's going to give you an opinion that maybe you might not have thought about. So please go over to her channel. And please subscribe and show her some love, y'all. Okay. Faith is a substance. Please feel free to put the link to your channel in the chat as well. Okay. Thank y'all so much. And thank you for letting me know because I definitely didn't see it. I try to skip. The only thing I've skipped is like if Linda is speaking back or whatever, I just want to give that to her to let her speak back to you all. And I may have accidentally skipped it for over at that purpose, but not on purpose at all. Love. Key says, "Hello, everyone. I'm going to catch the replay. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Thank you for joining us. Saturdays sound like a great plan," Michelle says. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay. Saturday is good. Okay, awesome. All right, we're going to do Saturdays, y'all. Hebert, my last name is French, pronounced a bear. Oh, Haber and Co. Okay, I'm from New Orleans. We have different last names. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I will make note of that. I will make note of that. Thank you for letting me know. There are no shows all next week. What? Why? Oh, damn. Miss B, you gotta inbox me and tell me why, sis. Why we ain't got no shows next week? Oh, that's raggedy. Oh, that just really dried me up, child. I hate it. That's raggedy. Well, we'll figure it out, y'all. Well, if it ain't next week, we'll just continue next Saturday, the Saturday following. But y'all, let me get back on camera. Yeah, let me go on up here. I got to go on up here and get ready for my class, child. The class start in 2 minutes. I'm glad I live 15 minutes away, and um they be running late. Okay, they be running late. Let me text the instructor and be like, "Girl, I'm coming, girl. Don't lock me out." Yeah, JB says what says, yeah, they are running reruns all next week. Oh, the finals. Oh, okay. They can't do that some other time, child. Messing up our show. Ugh. I hate it. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that is watching Beyond the Gates with us too. And I will see you in the next video. Let me get to my class. Peace out. Because, I don't want to be a sack of potatoes, y'all. Let me stop.